It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the Hawks.
Here we go.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Johnson with it. Now Pierce defending. Miller, no up. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis.
How
gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Smith with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
11 feet away. Washington with the rebound. Poke loose. Pierce with the steal. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Over Smith. On the money with the shot from the left block. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Smith for 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Pass to Embiid. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Tatum on the wing. Here's Giannis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Pass to Embiid. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson. Rejected by Pierce. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. .131 left to play here in the first. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's stolen by Smith. Johnson with it. It's picked off. Pass to Tatum. .102 left in the first quarter.
Washington foul.
And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the Duke.
Foul.
That's his first foul.
Into the lineup for Milwaukee.
There's a minute left in the first. Michael Redd on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Smith outside. And it's Miller in the corner. Back to Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Wizards ball. Substitution for Washington.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 5. Curry outside. Good on the triple.
And the right guy to finish the job, Curry.
Pass to Redd. From downtown, Pettit grabs the board. Washington trails by 5. Here's Curry with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now, Antetokounmpo. Michael Redd is on the wing. And so the first quarter is in the books. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
3.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead.
Michael Redd.
Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Pass to Redd. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Redd's got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee. Here's Pettit. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes things get chippy. As a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on an 11-2 run. Back to Giannis. Michael Redd on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Kuzi. Here's Pettit.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fires for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Redd with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. To the middle. Curry with the steal. On the wing, Thompson. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Redd. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Stephen Curry
led by as many as 14 points.
Foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Bucks.
56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Redd outside. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Michael Redd.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Smith on the wing. Off target with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Washington foul. Miller.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Michael Redd at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Several teams changing it up here. Whole free throw is good from Redd.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Curry's shot is good.
And that agility that Stephen Curry has gives him the advantage when he gets to the inside, just works around obstacles.
Takes a step back. Here's Redd. And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Milwaukee has possession. 13-point lead. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Hits the three-point bomb. Red's got 19 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Wizards foul.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Team foul. Into the lineup for the Bucks.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And a deep three from Lillard. Offensive rebound. Jokic's screen to the inside. Just 4 to shoot. And the Bucks miss again.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Bucks leading by 15. Pass to Moncrief. Takes it from 10. In deep. Jokic drops it in.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
Now, here is O'Neal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Back to Lillard. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
3 points.
Lillard's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
That shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played. And he's good on the 3-ball. 8 points for Smith.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Embiid the screen. Elbow shot is on the way. That one a little long. Washington trails by 13. And here's Miller. Johnson at the elbow. Back to Miller. And again, Washington with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Jokic. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Pierce with it. He's picked up by KD. The kick out to Pierce. On deep. The rebound by Johnson. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a break.
Substitution from
5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The deep three from Smith.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not make any shot easy.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And whoop.
Come on, fans. It's
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Washington. They trail by 7. Drives to the hoop. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Down low. Here's Durant. Shoots a 3. Hill, no good. Milwaukee leading by 7. The kick out to Tatum. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
For the Bucks.
Washington trails by 8. Curry deciding where to go with it. Back to Smith. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Pass to Curry. Back to Smith. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis with it. Michael Redd on the wing. Launches it. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Full 24-second shot clock. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Now, Antetokounmpo from deep three-point range.
Number 9.
Cans it from downtown. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
Drills the three-pointer.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Redd. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Redd's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Joel Embiid.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Stephen Curry. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits.
And Giannis just sets the bar so high for his squad. He works so hard out there on the floor, on the practice court, gets himself prepared for games, and that kind of intensity is paying off. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Pass to Red. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.
Hi, folks. Brian Anderson coming to you courtside with Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce, our reporter. You look at Washington.
And they won't play each other after this game. And after losing the first one to these guys, you know they want revenge.
They want this win bad. Trust me, whenever you're playing a team 4 times or just twice, you never want to get swept.
Now here's Antetokounmpo over Smith. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, B.A., I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All three are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
The confidence Durant has at the arc is really something. I mean, he doesn't doubt his selections at all.
The shot misses. And Washington the other way now. Pass to O'Neal. Smith outside. Here's Miller. Lets the three fly. Smith, that one's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
No question, powered it down.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
Now here's Johnson. Durant for three. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
Back to Tatum. Clock at 4. Antetokounmpo for three. Drills it from deep.
Nice pass by Embiid. Smart taking advantage of a wide open.
You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
Here's Smith. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. To the left wing. Driving to the basket. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks.
There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Coming out on the floor for the away team.
Driving inside. Out to Thompson. From the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Curry. On target from range.
No surprise to see the game's best shooter sink a three like that. Anything you can do, Curry can do better.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Fires the three. And it's Stephen Curry with the three. Curry's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Inside. Back to Curry. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Leading by just 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Get down for your Bucks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
There's the triple. Pass to Thompson. Curry with it. From downtown. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Lightning quick release of Curry. The D can't afford to lay off of him at all.
The three. Red can't get it to go. From deep. And Curry is good for three. He's got 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Away team foul.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. Out to the wing. The ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Nails the wide open jumper. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked to me about signing the extension to remain in Milwaukee. He said, my goal stays the same. Get better, day by day, step by step. As long as that's what we're all focused on, why not play for the Bucks 25 years? There is no reason for me to move.
Away team foul.
Well, he certainly found a home, Allie.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left to the second.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play a little safer.
At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for
2. The first one falls.
You gotta love Giannis's commitment to delivering a superstar performance for his team. The effort he puts out on the floor really can't be overstated.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Here's Hill. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. Hayes with it. Durant covering. Pass to Red. It's hauled in by Hill.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Back to Durant. Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Pierce. Driving in. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. That's a possession wasted.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Curry. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Pass to Red. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Substitution for your Bucks, Jason Tatum.
12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Payton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now Curry, 14 points for him. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Lets it go from the wing. That one no good. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. So both teams making some changes here. Right side Johnson. Smith outside. Pass to O'Neal. The kick to Durant. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Wing shot on the way. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, a gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he's almost automatic.
Yeah, it's been an unusual role for Embiid to get there. As a team, he was discovered at a basketball camp while living in Cameroon. He hadn't even really played the game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment out. Interesting. Thank you. And Embiid's dad wanted him to play pro volleyball.
Yeah, no doubt. He probably would have excelled at that too, but he pursued his dream to play in the NBA, and now he's dominant.
2 minutes.
Clock is at 3. The 3, Smith. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Away team foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And Washington the other way now. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer him.
And Embiid throws it down.
I love how the big man slips after setting the screen. Embiid solid at creating opportunities for himself off these sets.
Here's Miller. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Smith penetrating. And that's good. Off the glass that time. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Yeah, the quick decision making of Lillard, knowing as the pass is coming his way, he's going.
There's the drive.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Back to Payton. Launches a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Checking in for the away team. Bucks call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team. Substitution for your Bucks.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. And so it's Milwaukee with it. 11-point game. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And here's Jokic outside. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it's Washington. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. And he drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
They base their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
Now here's Johnson. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Here's Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Johnson. Knocks down the triple.
Johnson.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here he goes. Fires from deep. And no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Johnson. Smith outside. Now here's Durant. Off target from outside. Here's Pierce. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Smith. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Miller. Offline with a 3. And the Bucks with possession. Down by 12. Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. For 3, Durant. No luck on that one. Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Johnson. Pass to Smith. For 3. Antetokounmpo knocks it away.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
On the take. Pierce.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Oh, but listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Smith. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. Now Tatum. No good that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. For 3, Durant. Doesn't go that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Oh, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Coming out on the floor for the away team.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Blocking foul called on. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Coming out on the floor for the away team. Magic Johnson.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Ooh, it's stolen away. Tries to hit him. Tipped. And he recovers it. Another shot. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena,
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the New York Knicks. Bucket is good. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Pass to Bird. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Back to Red. From the arc, Garnett grabs the board. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka, and he talked about the group effort that it's going to take to contain Antetokounmpo. He said there's no one player or one way to defend Giannis. He causes foul trouble, and he wears guys down. Going to give them different looks and come at him with different guys. We'll see how effective those fresh legs on Antetokounmpo will be tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
Pass to Olajuwon. To the paint. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's almost a perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. The rebound by the Celtics.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Now Bird. Pass to Garnett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Embiid.
Personal foul.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Taking 2 shots.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's Giannis with the drive. The kick out to Pierce.
Celtics foul. Number 41. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Embiid. Pass to Pierce. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
52 seconds left to play here in the first. Lets it go from 14. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Embiid.
Joel Embiid. The assist.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
Olajuwon can't hit. Bucks trail by 5. To the middle. Pierce's shot is good.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Pass to Bird. On the 3 off target. Red outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And, you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. Feels like nobody can stop him.
Parker outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Pass to Malone. Harden outside. Here's Parker. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot.
At the line for 2.
But why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA. Or the long ball of Michael Redd, the sweet shooting lefty, continuing to light it up from here.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Michael Redd on the wing. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Parker in the corner from outside the arc. Here's Harden. Back to Adebayo. Goes back up. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Giannis outside. Here's Red. Malone with the block.
How about the push there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now, here is Harden. No points in the game yet for him. Boston, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky 3 was off. The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Parker. 5 points in the game.
And Parker's ability to knock down that jumper. He is as consistent as they get.
And they double up Giannis. It's stolen by Adebayo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Doncic. Here he goes. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Payton the bounce pass. The Bucks working the ball around. They set the pick. Nobody near Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
Now, here's Doncic. Let's go. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Pass to Lillard. From deep. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So Payton will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 2-point game. Boston got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside Tatum.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the league.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Nikola Jokic.
Now here's Lillard. In the corner, Tatum with it. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
For 3.
Tatum's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
So it's the Celtics now. And here is Doncic. He sinks the 11-footer.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Shot clock at 6. Tatum's shot is off. Boston trails by 3. Doncic looking it over. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heel.
Over in the corner, Lillard. From deep 3-point range. And they'll get another chance. The 3-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right, because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Celtics foul.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the 3rd. Lillard outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Boston trailing. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. A miss that time would have put him up.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Three-pointer, Lillard. He can't get that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Harden draws the double. On the wing, Doncic. 5 on the clock. Here's Baylor. Bank shot, no good.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Lillard outside. Here's Jokic. And the Bucks miss again. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic outside. For the lead. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Milwaukee in the lead. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tatum on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Jokic a screen. Tatum drives in. Malone with the block. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Come on, fans. It's the
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Here's Drexler driving in, and Drexler throws it down hard.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Bird with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Out to the wing. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And there's the drive. The kick out to Red. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3. And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Embiid the screen. Head for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Bird right side. Drops in the layup for 2. Bird's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny. With Bird, the more the game tightens up, the more he relaxes and gets loose. And those competitive juices take over.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pocket 6. And the dunk by Giannis.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
From past the arc. No good on that one. So Milwaukee, they'll take it the other way. Red outside. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Drexler outside. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Bounce pass Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. And for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit. And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Checking in for Boston, James Harden.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Shoots the 3. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Harden, so versatile offensively. He initiates, he can play off the ball, he can beat you in transition. He's going to get his points. You can bet on that.
The shot. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's to Red. Lets it go from the wing. He can't hit that time.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Chicago. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Garnett inside. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now Giannis. Michael Redd on the wing. That three off the mark. The Celtics on offense. From deep, Drexler. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
For the long ball of Michael Redd, the sweet-shooting lefty, continuing to light it up from here.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he makes that one.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Redd outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Drexler got the nickname Clyde the Glide for reasons on display there. Loves to jam it home.
Michael Redd on the wing. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Celtics on offense. It's a three-point game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. 11 feet away. Rejected by Pierce. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Drexler outside. Driving to the basket.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the Glide in full effect.
Mr. Redd. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Michael Redd is on the wing. This one for three. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Garnett grabs the board.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Clyde Drexler on the wing. And they get it back. Tries again. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And here is Red. 8 points for him. And Michael Red gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Boston leading by 7. Outside Dumars. Bird outside. From deep. And Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Red. Just 4 to shoot. Tipped away. Down low. Baylor with the steal. Inside. The 9-foot shot. Here's Malone. And he uses the glass on the layup. Malone's got his first bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Milwaukee timeout. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Greg, you're a former player and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family, and to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. No good from Bird.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
It's good. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
From deep, Milwaukee with the rebound. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum You know, he's starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
To the middle. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Hayes. Bucks trail by 14. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Bucks with possession here. Back to Payton. Stolen by Bird. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but the results are remarkable and unquestionably good.